Welcome back from the break. You're watching Newsx and I'm Asavri. Jandal, our top focus this hour, developments that we've been tracking very closely from Andhra Pradesh. Well, in breaking news coming in, Andhra Pradesh MP Madila Gurumurthy has expressed condolences on the stampede. He stated, and I quote, deeply shocked and saddened by the tragic stampede in Kasibagga Venkateswara Swamy temple in Srikakulam. The loss of innocent lives is truly heartbreaking. My condolences to the bereaved families and prayers for the swift recovery of the injured, urging the authorities to ensure accountability and provide all necessary support to the victims and their families. My colleague Raj Kiran joins us on the broadcast to give us the latest. Raj, many leaders have now, of course, condoled the loss of lives. Help us understand what it is that Andhra Pradesh MP Madila Gurumurthy has said.
Yes, exactly. As we have seen from the morning that many leaders has been on social media posting about the tragic incident which took place in Srikakulam in Kasibagga temple, in which more than 9 people died in this and many injured are who are undergoing treatment, and still there are many devotees who are health condition is critical undergoing treatment in hospital. But whereas we have just learned from the sources that Nara Lokesh, the IT minister, have just started towards the Srikakulam. So the accident spot where the accident took place to the temple, Nara Lokesh will be visiting there in some time, and also Ramon Naidu, the aviation minister, and the Srikakulam MP from Srikakulam will be also reaching to the accident spot in some time. So now Nara Lokesh, within some time, he'll be reaching. Then even the Chandrababu Naidu will also be reaching to the accident spot till the evening, as we have learned from the sources that from morning, Acham Naidu, after the incident took place around 12:30, Acham Naidu, the agriculture minister, reached the spot, and inquiry was inquired about the incident and spoke to the authorities, temple authorities, as well as the victims who has been undergoing treatment in the hospital. They were been also talking to them, and all the ministers and all the authorities have reached there. The situation is under control now at the Stampede place, but the detailed inquiry probe has been ordered. The inquiry will be done now. Within 24 hours, the government have ordered a detailed inquiry into the case, and detailed report should be given within 24 hours. This is what we have learned from the state government.
Absolutely. Stay on with us. We, in fact, have some more breaking news coming in. 5 victims of the Srikakulam stampede have been identified so far. These include Iduri Chinnamma from Rameshwaram village, Yashodama from Shivarapuram village, Duvu Rajeshwari from Belipatiga village, Rapaka Vijaya from Tikali, as well as Muripinti Nilama from the Dukkan Vampati village. So, Raj, of course, victims are now being identified. Out of the 12 that we know so far, there are 5 victims who've been identified. Help us understand what exactly is going on at this point in time in terms of the investigation.
Yes, exactly. As I said, that this is that recently this temple got very popular Srikakulam Kasibagga temple got very popular, and it is also known as the Chinna Tirupati. Chinna Tirupati means a small Tirupati, a replica of Tirupati was built here. So with recently this temple was built. So recently it has got popular. So thousands of devotees have on the occasion of Ekadashi, thousands of devotees have reached there. Actually, the management has made all the arrangement for the people in between 3,000 to 5,000. But unexpectedly, devotees have in a huge number, at a time, a huge number came to this temple. Around 25,000 devotees have reached there. And at that time, a queue line which was made for the around 3,000 to 5,000 devotees, that has been barred, and people, devotees were climbing on each other. We can clearly see in the visuals that how the situation was at the stampede time, and people were climbing on each other. They have removed the barricades. They tried to enter the temple, and some people were just taking out the bags, throwing the the water bottles. We can see the situation, how the situation was on ground at the time of Stampede, and people were climbing on each other to come out of that situation. Where the situation when the Stampede took place, that a panic type of situation was at that point. So now the people are trying to come out of that situation. They have climbing on each other. They have just pushing the barricades. They are throwing the bags. They are throwing the bottles. They are just wanted to come out. Anyhow, they wanted to leave that place. So in that hurry, this incident has took place in which almost more than 9 people have died till now, and many got injured and were still in a critical position, undergoing treatment in the hospital. Few of them are in unconscious condition. Asavri.
All right, we in fact have some more breaking news coming in. A temple official from the Sri Venkateswara Swamy temple has now spoken about the incident, elaborating on the tragedy. In fact, the temple officials have stated that the temple has recently become very famous as Chinna Tirupati or Little Tirupati and sees around 10,000 to 15,000 devotees on Saturday. Well, the official further stated that like every Saturday, police were informed to make security arrangements. However, due to auspicious occasion of Ekadashi, around 25,000 people ended up reaching the temple premises. So the stampede is believed to have started when there was some jostling for space to move up the women's queue. In fact, the temple authorities said they had put up railings and barricades as barriers to control and ensure smooth movement. However, the railing reportedly had been erected for around 3,000 people. The Saturday rush, especially the day being Ekadashi, proved to be too much for the barricades, which gave away. Several people fell, sparking panic in the area, triggering the stampede. My colleague Belly Thomas joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Belly, of course, now temple officials issuing a statement talking about what exactly happened on the ground. They're saying that on Saturdays, the expected number of devotees is around 10,000 to 15,000. But there were as many as 25,000 devotees who came today on the special occasion of Ekadashi. Help us understand what exactly happened. Was there no police on the ground when this tragedy unfolded?
Asavari, at least were killed and 2 others injured in a stampede at this Venkateswara temple in Kasibuga, Srikakulam district of Andhra Pradesh. This incident occurred at around 11:30 a.m. when a large crowd had gathered at the temple premises, and 7 persons were killed instantly, and 2
right.
others were...
Belly, hold that thought. We're being joined by Rudra Raju Ridugu, senior Congress leader, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for your time speaking to us on Newsx. What exactly do you make of the situation that's unfolded at this temple? The temple officials have now said that they were expecting as many as 10,000 to 15,000 people on Saturdays, but given the fact that there was Ekadashi, there were roughly 15,000 more people that devotees who came to the temple. What exactly do you make of the situation right now?
Yeah, in fact, it's being a private temple. It is not under the Government of India Temples Act. So it is a small temple. They made arrangements only for 5,000 people, and more than 25,000 devotees came. And today is being the auspicious day. So there were not much security arrangements by the local police. They might have intervened in the crowd management and all. They might have done, but unfortunately they were also not expecting that much crowd. So that the incident has happened, and till just now, as per the official reports, 9 people they have officially declared dead, and 1 more is condition is very serious, and more than 25 people are being injured, and so the government is, and as well as the local trust people are taking all the possible steps to give the first aid and all the things.
I also want to understand from you, there was an expectation of a lower number of people coming in on this auspicious occasion. So hence people are saying that there was low security that was put in place. then who takes accountability for the loss of lives of those people who were quite literally crushed to death?
Yeah. Actually, the temple is being newly reconstructed, and the entire 4-5 regions of that area, there is no Balaji temple, Lord Venkateswara's temple. So majority of the people in and around the surroundings like Tekali and other parts of that area also, they came to pray the God. That's what the situation. But usually every year there used to be only 4,000-5,000 crowd. So people and the authorities of that concerned temple thought that it was only 5,000, but unfortunately there was a lot of crowd, more than 25,000, and there was no crowd management properly, and the incident had happened. And moreover, it's only a private temple. It is not under the Government of India temple, the AP Temples Act. It's a private temple. So they may have taken a lot of care, and they might have at least informed the local revenue authorities as well as the police authorities. There was no proper coordination between the government departments as well as this temple authorities. So that's why this is all has happened.
All right, sir. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on Newsx, sharing your perspectives with us. Meanwhile, we have some more breaking news coming in. Srikakulam Superintendent of Police K.V. Maheswara Reddy has now stated that it is not a stampede per se. 9 devotees have been killed and 2 devotees are battling with severe injuries after they fell down from the wall which is connected to the railing. The devotees attempted to escape from the queue in panic after the iron railing was damaged. The health conditions of the 2 survivors is critical. He further stated that a case has been registered against the temple owner, Hari Mukunda Panda, under various sections under culpable homicide for the negligence that caused the death of the devotees. That's another update that we're tracking very closely from on the ground, where of course statements are being made. There are of course many unanswered questions at this point in time, but clarity being given by of course the superintendent as well, where he said that there are 9 devotees who have lost their lives. There are 2 who are currently in critical condition and battling for their lives in the hospital. And that's the big update that we are tracking. My colleague Raj Kiran joins us on the broadcast to give us more of this. Raj, the superintendent of Srikakulam has said that this wasn't a stampede per se. What exactly is he trying to say then?
Yes, exactly. The Superintendent of Police, Srikakulam, has said that there is no primary information to the police regarding this big event, as it is Ekadashi and also the Kartika Purnami, the Kartika Masam is also going on. So huge devotees has unexpectedly came there, and actually when the management have thought that around 2,000 to 5,000 people will be visiting to the temple, but however it has reached more than 10 to 15,000, 20,000 devotees who are reached there. And also we have a latest update from the Nara Chandrababu Naidu, who spoke in the public meeting today. He said that today if you see the Kasipugga town, one private person has constructed a recently Venkateswara temple, and this is a Kartika season going on. So hundreds of people have reached there, thousands of people have reached there. There is a no
all right,
prior information
Raj,
to
thank
the
you
police.
for sharing all those details. We're quickly going to cut across to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who's currently speaking in Samastipur, Bihar. Let's cut across.
ढेर सारे काम किए हैं। भाजपा ने मैथिली भाषा को 8